Hello from Plano, Texas. We're going to follow a route that I created in Google Maps on the desktop. And I found a way to export that route to the Google app on the iPhone and not let it offer a different route. In other words, I found a way to lock it into one route. So if you want to plan a motorcycle route on the 2 lanes, I'm going to show you how to plan that route in Google Maps and have it appear in your smartphone, the iPhone Google Map app. So here we are at maps.google.com. I put in my home, just north of Dallas. My destination is Bandera. Google Maps wants to send me down I-35, and it gives me alternates. And so I don't want any of that. I want my own route. And I can change that easy enough by simply dragging the route over to the Highway 67 route that I want. Now, if I were to send that to my phone, as I'm doing at this moment, you think it would come in the way I want it, but it doesn't. Here's how it comes in. Oh man, it's back the way it was. Has nothing to do with the route I just changed. So how do we fix that? We add stops. And before you think stops are places that you have to stop at, think again. In practicality, I'll get the alert that my destination is ahead, but I just tap on continue. It forgets about that stop and starts routing me to the next stop. And this is a 300-mile trip. 4 or 5 stops, just takes seconds to deal with each one. And now I have a system where I can sit at my desktop, plan a route, and send it to my phone, which I can then use as CarPlay on my Goldwing, and it works. It's working. And you can see on my display right now, it says you have arrived, continue, or done. But one button press, and it's going to take me to the next destination. Now you can plan a route on Google Maps desktop and export it to your phone, and it will appear exactly as you designed it using the method that I worked out. I programmed a crazy little route near my house, just a few blocks.
Continue on West Parker Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Whereas if you did nothing between the start and the finish, it would offer you alternative routes. Don't want that. I want to plan a route that goes out exactly as I planned it. So I'll show you how I did that in a few minutes. And this is the ride of a crazy little route near my home. And I've got another destination, just not this light, but the next light, where it's going to have me take a right. And in a moment, if the GoPro is still working, yes. There it is. Continue. I'll press the center button on the center keypad of this 2018 Honda Goldwing Tour DCT.
Head east on East Parker Road toward K Avenue.
And Google Maps has taken me to the next destination. When I get there, I will simply press the button to continue and ride through it. So we're going to ride through the next one. or at least make this turn. And then we may avoid the next one entirely and see what happens. My guess is I'll have to press continue for it to start navigating me to the next destination. But you have to lock the route in with destinations.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Park Boulevard.
So it cannot offer you alternatives. And that way it goes to your iPhone exactly as you planned it. You'll see how in a moment. I was a little disappointed with the iOS 13 update. I heard there was a couple of new apps allowed on Apple CarPlay as displayed on the Goldwing, but it did not include a navigation app that can take a planned route and display it and guide you exactly as planned. So I'm trying to make the only way that I can get a map into my phone is through Google Maps. Google Maps only offers destinations in between your start and finish, not via points. And since it doesn't give you a true data file, it programs it online. You just can't go in and change the data.
Continue on East Park Boulevard for a half mile.
So we're still recording on the GoPro, still recording on the 360 camera. And we're coming up to another destination. But you know what? I'm going to turn around and go back and see how long the continue will last before it realizes there's no way I'm going to go by that direction.
You've arrived. Head west on East Park Boulevard toward Archerwood Street. Make a U-turn at Archerwood Street.
Of course, it's trying to tell me to turn around and go back to toward that destination at the moment. It's going crazy with telling me to turn around, when what I'm doing is just heading back to the house. So cursor down a couple of times on that keypad, and it'll give you choices including exit the entire route, but it defaults to remove stop. And if you had missed the stop, all you got to do is remove that stop and it'll go to the next stop and route you. Not stuck, you know, if you miss that stop on a long route.